Hi, I'm Paul, and in this series of videos I'm going to be showing you how to create your own custom signals on the Tradingview platform and use those to trade cryptocurrencies automatically using the execution trading bot. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can get to see all of this series of videos, and hit the like button to tell other people so they can benefit from these as well. Alright, that being said, I hope you enjoy this. Let's get started. So in this video we're going to look at how the stochastic RSI indicator can be used to show entry and exit points, and how we can set up alerts to make the most of those when trading automatically with the execution trading bot. So if you first take a look at the Tradingview wiki and search for stochastic RSI, then you can see you get an excellent definition of what that indicator is all about. So I'd recommend you go there, have a look at that, and just understand how the indicator works, and pay particular attention to this, what to look for. As it basically tells you that when the RSI is below, normally it's 0.2 or 20, then that's traditionally considered to be a good entry point, and when it is above 70 in this case, or actually 80 in this case, it's considered to be a good exit point. You can vary these entry and exit levels, and I'll show you how I've adjusted that in my example in just a moment. But the idea is that it's a possible entry point when it's below the line, and we say possible because if you look here, it's basically saying that the RSI works best when trading along with the underlying trend. So it's not recommended as an indicator that you can use simply to buy and sell from in its own right. It's always best to combine it with other indicators, specifically the trend indicator. So let's see how that works in reality. So let's come over here to my chart, and here we can see this is Bitcoin US dollar on a 15-minute chart, and here is the stock RSI. Now, as I said, I've adjusted this bottom line. I've actually taken it down a bit. So I've got it running at 10, which is basically 10% of its value. Because I'm looking for when this is effectively a lot lower, or really at the low end of its range. And I've also drawn a couple of trend lines on the chart following this last piece of price action, so that we can compare this stock RSI indicator to these trends and see how it works for indicating entry and exit. So if we look down here, it comes below the line at exactly that point, and so that would indicate the stock RSI on its own would indicate a buy at this point. Now, of course, that's not a good idea because there's plenty more fall to happen before it turns around, and that's why we need to take into account the trend line as well as the positioning of this. Now, if you look here closely, it just pops above the 10% line at that point, and the trend line has turned in an upward direction. So now that's indicating a good time to buy, and of course, as you can see, that would have been an excellent buy because you've got all of this uptrend to profit from. If you look just here, there's another indicator for buying, and that's happening, as you can see, if it comes just above this 10% line. And I prefer to buy not when it comes below it, not when it's at the bottom, but as it's just turning up above it, because that's telling me that there's a direction change. We've hit the bottom and we're about to go up. And right here you can see, again, that would have been a good buy. Let's just take a look at exactly how much that's worth. So if we draw a trend line on there, we're looking at 1.5%. So that's a nice buy for skimming a quick bit of profit. Okay, so that's essentially how it works. Not to be used on its own, but definitely to be used in line with other indicators. So when we send signals from this to the bot effectively is going to be looking out for this signal, it's going to be looking out for these signals and a range of other signals before it makes a buying or selling decision. So let's have a look at how we set up the indicator for this. So here we are, my SRSI. We'll edit that and look at the details. So we're picking up stock RSI from here. We're looking at the K line, and as I mentioned, I like it when it's crossing up above the 10%. So I'm just saying crossing up, value 10. I want that indicator to come once per bar, and I want it to send an email. This will be the context, or the content, sorry, that I want it to send. And this is in a very particular format that the bot is going to recognize. So as you can see, we've got an inward pointing angle bracket and SRSI just to indicate which indicator it is. And that lets us see very quickly on our list here, or on our list of triggered indicators, which one has triggered. We have the pipe symbol to separate each of these parameters. That's the little upward vertical line on your keyboard. Then we've got the currency pair, the trading pair, another pipe symbol, and then we've got this as a buy indicator because it's when it crosses up. If we had one that was crossing down the 80, then that would be our sell signal. Then we have a name for the indicator, so it's easy to recognize for us as human beings. Then we have the time period and the exchange. And basically that's all the information in exactly that format that you need to put in for the trading bot to recognize that this is a buy signal. Okay, so you save that, and that's it. That will get sent over to the trading bot as and when it's triggered, giving you one of the signals that you need in order to make a buying decision. Well, I hope you found that useful. Don't forget to subscribe and like so that you can get to see the other videos in this series. Execution is cryptocurrency trading software that works based on signals generated from Tradingview. It's written by Enable Code, which is a social enterprise based in Vietnam that trains and hires software developers with disability. All the money made by this software goes towards helping Enable Code to grow and hire and train more people living with difficult circumstances in Vietnam. So we appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.